Hey everybody. It's Racer PS2 and Electronics Repair with a cool repair video. We got a PlayStation 3 A01. Yes, you heard me right, guys. A SCEA A01 that has the yellow light of death. You heard me right, the yellow light of death. No, it does not need a reball. And I'll explain that in a minute. It's the tantalums. It's the NEC Tolkien caps. I was doing some testing on these, and yeah, 1 point. These are supposed to be 1200 microfarads, 2.5 volts. This one heated up, 1.24, cooled down, 0.2. This one cooled down. It'd go up to like 1 volt, and then down. The system would shut down. This one, didn't test it, didn't care. It's coming off. This one, same thing. If I'm going to do them all, I'm going to do them all on the bottom. Funny part is, the way they did this, they have them on the top too. Right there, right, and two here. Sorry, there's the ones for the RSX anyway. And these are the ones for the cell, which is your processor. I'm going to explain this to you in about 2 seconds. How I came to this conclusion. Let's take the meter, put it on ohms, since there's no chips on here. It's kind of hard to do this on one hand here. I won't be able to show you probably, but anyways, if you ohm them, you won't get any ohms, so don't bother. So anyway, I'm gonna get you show you the wiring diagram on this thing, and I'll be right back in a second. This is gonna be part one of probably about 2 or 3 videos. I'm waiting on parts. I'm waiting for caps. I didn't think I was gonna do this repair on camera, because those are a nightmare to get off. Yeah, you heard me right, guys. A nightmare. They came off in 20 million pieces. But like I said, I'll be right back in a second. We're back, folks. Hey, look. A Sony PlayStation 3 repair manual. How the hell did I get that? There's your tokens. Let me explain this over here and see if I can blow it up for you so you can see it. It just messed it up some more. Cool, sweet. There's your Tolkien caps I just took. Well, some of them I just took off. Okay. They're going over here, via. You're going through the vias, blah, blah, blah. You're going up here to another via, blah, blah, blah. Hey, look, a voltage regulator. Oh, look, another voltage regulator. Well, according to this, according to the diagram, we're supposed to have, at the cap right there, at C1 point, we're supposed to have 6.3 volts. Uh-oh. Sorry for monkeying around here and trying to get you the best angle here. And then we're gonna go do. You got a bunch of cap arrays, blah, blah, blah. You guys don't have to worry about that. This is your main power rail, blah, blah, blah. Going back through a couple vias. You go down here. Oh, IC103. What is IC103? Well, we can look in the manual here, and it'll tell me what IC103 is. I think that's 6103 to be exact. 6103. which is MPC whatever. I'm going to copy it. Yes, I love to watch YouTube for music. Look what it says, guys. That is a linear 3.3. If I am correct, I believe that's, no, I believe it's this one actually. Which is NRG 2, I believe. Let me see here, let me look at this. Again. Yep, TPR, okay, cool. Let's see here. Sorry for monkeying around here. That is a CPU voltage regulator. Uh-oh. Well, if that's not getting the proper voltage, hence your yellow light of death. Because they have it all. Go back to 24 in the diagram. That's the CPU voltage regulator. And we got caps that go to that, main caps that go to that CPU voltage regulator. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. What row? You don't need a reball. Let's go to page 25. Same situation. Blah, 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 blah. These go bad. Cecha01. Where does that go to? The RSX. And it goes to the RAM. Uh-oh. RAM don't start, chips don't start, guys. Plain and simple. If your RAMs don't start, if the RAMs don't start up, the chip won't start. Is your VRM is RAM. Oops, that's not what I was looking for. Basically, that's the VRM stands for voltage regulator, for voltage regulator modules for CPUs and GPUs and graphics cards. Okay. VRMs are buck connectors, meaning that they're DC to DC converters, power converters. Well, if they're not getting the proper voltage, hello. Get that off the screen. Get out of here. If this isn't getting voltage, the proper voltage, and as you see it says SRX power fail. Hence, that's where your yellow light comes from. I think it comes from the Syscon, if I remember right. See if we can find that here. Yep, 3.3 volts. Yep, there's your 3.3 volt rail. Hence the yellow light of death. I don't have parts right now to confirm this, but I do have some on the way. I gotta get a new battery for it too. The battery's junk. So if you find yourself a cheap A01, replace the caps if it's it's considered a general hardware error. Okay, hence the reason for this. You can find this online. She's a little whatever, but we'll get her. We'll get her. See? CHEA00 and A01. This is I think it's a SK something. SOK0 board or something. Let me see if I can get the. Yeah, SOK.-001, which is, that's the part number of my board. That's why I was looking at this. You know, I'm trying to explain to you guys, these people, that rebowling's a ripoff. I lost the PlayStation 3 to that. I can't get a hold of the guy who was supposed to reball it. I'll give you an update on that one if I ever get it back. Because I could have sat there and did the same thing, replaced the caps. Well, this one would turn on 3 seconds, go green 3 seconds, and turn off the yellow light, and then go red, and it wouldn't reset. That's a power problem. It's pretty cool because this thing's got all the part numbers in them. They're obsolete anyways. You can't get them. I've tried. And I'm going to show you that the warranty sticker was never off of this thing, because that's why I bought it. I don't buy, like I told you, I don't buy PlayStations with warranty stickers removed unless it's a PlayStation 2. And I know that I can use it for parts. When I try to buy stuff that people haven't been in, or Sony's already been in there once or something. There's always a simple repair after that. That's side A, but side B, by the way. This is side A. The way it's mounted in the PlayStation 3 is side A is down. Yeah, you heard me right. Side A is down. It's kind of funny. But there's your yellow light of death explanation, or general hardware failure, or yellow light. These NEC token caps are notorious for high failure rates. That's why in the Super Slims they didn't use them. They went straight token. They went straight tantalum, sorry. I have tantalum caps coming. I'm only going to replace the bottom ones, because you gotta apparently have a bridge to the top ones. Viva the Vias, I guess. So this will be part 1 of probably 3, because I'll show you when I get the parts in. We'll get it fixed, because this is going to be for my personal collection. This will be my personal backwards compatible PlayStation 3 if it's fixed. And there is like forums out there. Where is it? There it is. Research on this that explains it. It's PSX Place. They show you how to do it. It's an open forum. But I wanted to sit here and actually look at the wiring diagram to see how that's literally possible, and I can see how it's possible now. These are like your main rail caps. These caps are the main rail caps for the GPU and the CPU, with voltage regulators and all that stuff in between. You gotta have a steady hand to do this. You gotta have patience. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. To get them suckers off, you gotta have a soldering iron and a heat gun. Not soldering iron and a SMD soldering station with a soldering iron. And it has to be at 440 degrees. And you gotta concentrate your heat, and you gotta be patient. They will come off in layers. Hence why I'm not doing the top ones. There's too many components in the way. I'll just use it as a bypass. Because basically what I'm going to do is what we're going to do is we're going to recreate. By putting 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here on tantalums. You're going to have 8 here, 8 here, that's 16. You're basically recreating the 6.3 and the 1.8 rail. If you leave these alone. So all the load, instead of these having all the load, because they're probably bad anyway, they're using them as a bypass, which is fine, because of the fact of the matter is that you need to connect them via the via anyway. And these are your RAM chips, by the way, for the GPU and the CPU. CPU's got 3, GPU's got 2. There's more RAM chips and stuff on this board. I can, if you guys want a more detailed video how this works, I can do one, but it would take a while to explain it. And I see something really funny. That's from the factory. That's not me. You know where that goes? Hard drive connector. I'm gonna look on the wire. I'm gonna look on the diagram and see if that's supposed to be bridged like that. If it's not, I'm gonna unbridge it. Or if it's a ground pin, it ain't gonna matter. So I'm assuming it's probably a ground pin or ground pins. But yeah, this is Racer PS2 and Electronics signing out. Still doing the 50 subscriber giveaway. Like and subscribe. Do your guys' thing. We're gonna get this fixed, and we're gonna get it fixed right. I got flux on the way, so we can clean these off and do it properly. Getting them off, you're not gonna need flux. You're gonna burn the hell out of them anyway. Like I said, I got a big pile of them. And these are just 4 of them. They got burnt to a crisp. I used my knife tip. And that's what the soldering iron was at. And same with my hot air. We will be getting updates on this machine because this is going for my personal collection, like I told you. We'll test it. Hopefully I don't need to get a laser for it because I don't know how long it's been sitting. It's going to need a Cosmos battery. So, like I said, bye-bye for now. Bye-bye for now. Thanks.